Ready, Boo?
Come on, buddy, stand up. Up, up. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Get ready to go.
Got him. Got him. Get the side one. Correct, but this is our son Thomas.
He definitely likes to be outside and have stimulation, be around people. Likes to go in the park, and everybody in the park seems to know him. People say hi to him everywhere he goes. People in town know him. It's a pretty small town, and he gets a lot of attention, but he definitely likes to be out and about and doing things. He does not like to just sit around. Thomas really enjoys to watch football. He's a Jets fan, and he always watches the games. We sit and watch them together. He does a lot of activities like crafts and things that some of his nurses will do things with him.
Wait till I start spinning. You don't like the blue? You didn't like blue?
We can put them in your room, on your wall.
Nice.
I like that one. Let's do a different one. Let this one dry.
Lennox-Gastaut Syndrome is an extremely rare seizure disorder. It's probably the rarest seizure disorder that there is. There is no cure for it. He still has seizures every single day of his life. The amount that he has varies from day to day. He could have a day where he has a couple. He could have a day where he has a dozen seizures.
He communicates really with a lot of eye contact and gestures, so you have to kind of be here a while to figure out what he needs. You have to pay very close attention to his lungs and his seizures, but especially his breathing, because every little bit of weather affects his breathing. Kids
Age out of the school system, which is at the age of 21. At that point, your school district is no longer responsible. We're trying to get him into a day program, and that's what we're having a problem with right now. We want him to continue doing that, because if he doesn't keep doing that, he'll regress. If he doesn't continue walking and doing things, he'll forget how to do that.
This is why you need a big gymnasium, right?
Left foot, right foot.
Almost.
Now you're running.
I know.
It's like I want that chair.
Right, Mom.
He likes to stand, he likes to walk, he likes activity, so he really needs a program that'll help keep him, you know, moving.
If you have a child that's disabled like this, it almost feels like you're living in a different kind of place than everybody else. When people are worrying about, you know, what they want to have for lunch that day, you're wondering how many seizures he's had. So it's very different. It puts things in perspective. Your priorities change very much. We plan our days around him. It's a major event when we take Thomas. To get him out, you have to change him, get him ready, make sure you bring all your supplies, bring extra medication in case you're there longer than you think you might be. All these things have to be planned. It's an ordeal. This isn't something that you just on a whim say, let's just run out somewhere with Thomas. It really affects our lives.
It's hard, it's a lot of work, it's stressful, but we do as much as we can for Thomas, and we try to make the best decisions for him, and he's basically what we live for.
Everybody brings in books, and he likes that. And you can't underestimate what part of the story he doesn't really understand, because you don't know. He doesn't say anything. He's silent. But I think you do understand so much more, right?
He received a waiver, a government waiver, to pay for nursing for him that provides the nursing care that he needs. But because he has the nursing waiver, he can't qualify for another waiver which would place him in a day program. He still has his nursing care that he absolutely needs, but he has no program to go to. He has nowhere to go.
The places that are suitable for him won't take him without a nurse. We need the nurse, and we can't get any kind of program without the funding.
We've got to find out what has to be done to change this law so that the most medically needy people can still get out and get into a day program and still live their life to the fullest. and have the best possible quality of life, because right now he's being limited.
We even went as far as writing a letter to Governor Christie about this for help. I don't know where else to go. I don't know who else is going to help me. I don't understand what reaching 21 means. It's almost like they reach 21, their life's over. They're still young. They still have such a long life ahead of them. He doesn't deserve to be sitting in the house for the rest of his life because he needs a nurse. I mean, he's a human being. He has a heart that beats. He's very loving, and I won't accept it. So we're in this to the end. We're not going to give up. We'll never give up. We're going to give him everything he possibly needs for the rest of his life.
Everything that you could give him. He's not, anywhere he can go, he goes. Anything that he's able to do, he does.